The discovery of a medieval cross, which is around 600 years old and was mined 600 years ago in France. The cross was discovered by Smith's skill on Smith's Cove Beach, and it is believed to be part of the treasure that has been sought. The Templars, who were a prominent group in history, and their association with the cross. The Templars were marked for destruction, and many fled to escape death by the French king, King Philip, the fair King Philip, and other rulers. Many Templars managed to escape and found solace in Oak Island, where they were imprisoned for 300 years. The Templars were known for their spirituality, with well-known carvings of the Virgin Mary with a child Jesus on the walls of the prison. One of the most well-known carvings in the prison is a cross that looks like the cross. It suggests that placing this cross in the wall of the prison would align perfectly with the cross, providing evidence of their spiritual journey. The idea of the Templars as a significant figure in history, as they went from 9 knights to rivaling the monarchy and the Vatican for power and influence. The author suggests that there may be a connection between the Templars and the discovery of the cross, as they played a crucial role in shaping the history of the region. Oak Island, Nova Scotia, is the location where Marty LagIna and Gary Drayton are conducting their quest for significant clues. They discover a large and heavy rock spike that resembles an antique wharf pin and could have been a railroad spike. The group is of the opinion that it might be evidence of a ship's wharf on Lot 32, which is located close to the location where they discovered a possible old cargo bag seal a year ago. It was most likely iron, and more specifically, raw iron. It is the intention of the team to place the spike in the XRF and have Carmen Legg, or potentially Christopher Russo, examine it and provide feedback. In the later part of that afternoon, Alex LagIna and Jack Begley undertake a journey of 50 miles north to Northville Farm, which is located in Centerville, Nova Scotia, in order to meet with Carmen LaCarmen, an expert in blacksmithing. An additional treasure that was discovered by LagIna's father on Lot 32 is a standard rock stake that was utilized on multiple occasions for the purpose of transporting heavy goods. The head is shaped like a mushroom, and it would be pressed into the rock before being punched out. The ship could potentially be pulled ashore, or big things could be dragged ashore with its assistance. Given that the distance from the bag seal is around 50 feet, it is reasonable to assume that this was utilized for transporting a significant quantity of rock stakes and wedges. During the period of time between 1710 and 1740, it is quite probable that the anchor spike of a ship was utilized in the process of discharging cargo. In the event that this is able to assist in determining who may have been responsible for the mystery surrounding Oak Island, it may also assist in determining the true identity of the ship's anchor spike. A ship's log that dates back to 1746 has been found by the Oak Island crew. The record details a failed French effort to regain Nova Scotia from the British. The voyage was led by the Duc d'Anville, a nobleman from southern France. The crew found the journal to be fascinating since it detailed a secondary operation that involved concealing a big wealth on an island that was covered in forest. It is possible that the spike discovered in the same region as the perhaps antique cargo bank seal is connected to a French mission that was conducted in the 18th century with the purpose of burying treasure. The Duc d'Anville idea is consistent with these tools. An intriguing new development has occurred, and Rick LagIna and his team have assembled in the war room to discuss it. They are hoping that this new development will shed new light on the genesis of their most spectacular find to yet, which is the mysterious lead cross. Rick LagIna and Craig Tester made arrangements for the cross to be examined at the University of New Brunswick, utilizing a technique known as laser ablation. This examination took place approximately 6 weeks ago. Not only were the results astounding, but the leading cross is not from the North American continent. Nevertheless, the existence of this evidence does not rule out the idea that this is in fact a relationship with the temple. In order to advance the tests, the group contacted the German mining museum, Charles. Charles is home to a pre-miner research archive in the field of mining archaeology, as well as a massive database of metals and other mineral deposits from all across the ancient globe. Using his database of, or bodies and metals associated to European deposits where medieval mining took place, Tobias Skronik, a geochemist working at the German Mining Museum, compared the lead isotope data of the cross with the data he had collected. He is of the opinion that the metal in question dates back to a time before the 15th century and possibly even before the 5th century. Marty and Alex LagIna went on a journey to Rennes Chateau, a village in southern France that has strong connections to the Knights Templar dating back to the 13th century. The villages are located in the region of Provence. It has been 4 years since this journey took place. They spoke with Toby Debler, a modern Grand Master of the Templars, who was of the opinion that members of the Knights Templar had brought costly holy things to Rennes Chateau in the 14th century, with the intention of protecting them before transporting them to Scotland and then to Oak Island. This was the notion that they maintained. There is a potential that this will provide the hard scientific evidence that the reports of a temple journey to Oak Island do in fact take place. Currently, there is a dispute going on over the discovery of a cross that is associated with the region in France that was affected by the Templars. One possible time period for the discovery of this cross is the 1300s or 1400s. It is possible that this cross, which is a symbol of possibilities, could end up being the most historically significant relic that has ever been discovered in North America for whatever reason. Following the continuing of the search, an aeronautical engineer by the name of Dr. Travis Taylor is called to provide an explanation of his hypothesis of the likely events that took place on Oak Island. As a symbol, the hand of God holding a chalice or Holy Grail was adopted by Hiram, the primary architect of King Solomon's temple in ancient Jerusalem. This was done in accordance with the ideals of Freemasonry. Freemasons are also the individuals who are interested in the research of the cross, which is another point of interest. There are a number of well-known religious images that are incorporated on the drawing template that is provided to all Freemasons who join the third and highest degree of the order. The Holy Grail and Jacob's Stairway to the Heavens are two of the images that are included here. It is a star that looks to be the Pleiades, which is a part of the constellation Taurus when viewed from above. However, the Pleiades is actually a star. It is likely that arcastronomy is connected to the island and a star chart that matches the constellation Taurus to specific spots on Oak Island, and two other islands in the region could serve as a springboard for future inquiry. Oak Island is located in the proximity of two other islands. Gary, Tobias, and the other members of their Oak Island team have been issued an invitation to explore the island and discuss the first possible spot for the cross to be set. This invitation was extended to them in order to facilitate the discussion. They also talk about the possibility of finding out more information about the location of the cross and the significance it has in the history of North America. This is another topic that they explore. There is a star map in the region that Travis Taylor and his team are studying, and they are focusing their attention on the lot lines as well as a big rock that is situated in close proximity to the lot line between the numbers 3 and 2. Their curiosity has been piqued by the big boulder, and they are currently considering whether or not it is a patent that has been developed. After that, they will move on to a stone triangle that is located to the south of the location where the money pit is located. In order to determine whether or not the leg of the bull can be accommodated on the island, they are currently conducting an investigation. Travis Taylor is currently utilizing his star map to direct Marty, Jack, and Gary to Lot 13, where they will find an extra stone marker that has a level surface. This marker will be located on Lot 13. The gang is awed by the large rocks that are situated at each spot, and they deliberate over whether or not the stones that they witnessed were markers that were earlier positioned by people in order to establish a connection with a star map. The response is that they are able to carry out the action. When it comes to the feedback exchange, the team is looking forward to it and is hoping to find something intriguing. They are hoping to discover something novel. They are going to continue their exploration since they are looking forward to finding something that is interesting.